everyone. It's nice to meet you again. How are you today? I hope you are in a good condition and you are ready to learn English with me. Oke, pertemuan yang lalu kita sudah belajar tentang environmental problems or environmental issues. Jadi masalah-masalah di lingkungan kita. Ya, for example, too much pollution, too much noise, too many traffic jams, too many endangered animals, too much litter, and so on. Okay, now we are going to talk more about environmental problems and how we can solve that. Jadi kita akan membicarakan lebih lagi tentang masalah-masalah lingkungan ini dan bagaimana apa yang bisa kita lakukan untuk memecahkannya. Okay, now let's start the lesson. Please open your book page 14. Please open your book page 14. Okay, now listen to the track very carefully, and then later we will repeat the dialogue or the story, and we will discuss about it later. Okay, let's start.
A. Listen and repeat.
It's smelly out here. Yeah, there's too much litter. What could we do to help? We could pick up the garbage. What do you think? Great idea, Emma. Now it's nice and clean. Oh no! I guess we have more picking up to do.
Okay, now I will play the track once again, and then we will repeat the sentences one by one. Okay.
A. Listen and repeat.
It's smelly out here.
It's smelly out here.
Yeah, there's too much litter.
Yeah, there's too much litter.
What could we do to help?
What could we do to help?
We could pick up the garbage. What do you think?
We could pick up the garbage. What do you think?
Great idea, Emma.
Great idea, Emma.
Now it's nice and clean.
Now it's nice and clean.
Oh no!
Oh
I guess
no!
we have more picking up to do.
I guess we have more picking up to do. Oke, nah itu adalah short story tentang Emma and her brother. It's either Brian or Alex. Okay, Emma and her brother are at the park. Let's say it's in the park. Okay, what did they find out? Apa yang mereka temukan? There is too much litter. There's too much litter. Ada sampah berserakan di mana-mana. And then Emma wanted to do something to solve the problem. Emma ingin melakukan sesuatu untuk memecahkan masalah sampah ini. And then she came up with an idea. Emma memikirkan dapat satu ide. What was the idea? What was the idea? Picking up the garbage, picking up the litter. Yeah. And then her brother agreed with her. Yeah. Saudara laki-lakinya setuju dengan dia, and then they did the picking up together. Ya, mereka melakukan sesuatu, memunguti sampah-sampah, and the result is the area becomes clean. Yeah, good. Now, please prepare your pen. Since we have understood the story, now we are going to answer some questions about the story above. Number 1. What does Emma think about the park? A. It's beautiful. B. It's smelly. C. It's clean. Yes, the answer is B. It's smelly. Good. Number 2. What's the problem in the park? A. There's too much noise. B. There's not enough clean air. C. There's too much litter. Yes, the answer is C. The problem in the park is there's too much litter. Number 3. What do Emma and Brian do? A. Pick up the litter. B. Find a garbage can. C. Write a letter. Yes, they did pick up the litter. Yeah, very good everyone. I know you can do it. Now let's move on to page 15. Yuk kita lanjut ke halaman 15. I want you to listen to the track and say the words. Oke, tidak usah keras-keras, yang penting jelas kalian dengar ya.
A. Listen and say. Number 1. Take public transportation.
Take public transportation.
Number 2. Ride bikes.
Ride bikes.
Number 3. Recycle.
Recycle.
Number 4. Pick up litter.
Pick up litter.
Number 5. Write a letter.
Write a letter.
Number 6. Plant trees.
Plant trees.
Number 7. Start a campaign.
Start a campaign.
Number 8. Hold a town hall meeting.
Hold a town hall meeting. Yes, ya sekali lagi ya. Take public transportation. Naik transportasi umum. Ride bikes. Mengendarai sepeda. Recycle. Daur ulang. Pick up litter. Mengambil atau memungut sampah. Write a letter. Menulis surat. Plant trees. Menanam pohon. Start a campaign. Memulai kampanye, bukan demo, tapi kampanye lingkungan. And then hold a town hall meeting. Mengadakan pertemuan warga. Okay, now I want you to listen to it once again and then you write the letters into the small box. Okay? You ready? Let's go.
B. Listen and write the letters. A.
When we hold a town meeting, all of the people in our town can discuss an idea.
B.
If you don't have a car, you can take public transportation.
C.
I try to recycle as much as possible.
D.
Sometimes I write a letter when I want to complain.
E.
We can start a campaign to try to achieve a goal.
F.
We like to exercise when we go to work, so we ride bikes.
G.
On the weekend, we go to the park to pick up litter.
H.
We can plant trees to make our town brighter.
Okay, now let's check the answer together. Which is A? Hold a town hall meeting. Good. Which is B? Take public transportation. Good. Which is C? Recycle. Good. Which is D? Write a letter to complain about something. Yes. Which is E? Start a campaign. Good. Which is F? Ride bikes. Good. Which is G? Pick up litter. And the last one, which is H? Plant trees to make our city or our town brighter. Very good, everyone. Good job. Now, we will move on to the next section, section E. Okay, we are going to learn about some functional text. Okay, how we give solution to a problem. Jadi bagaimana kita memberikan sebuah solusi untuk sebuah masalah. Okay, now first listen to a track very carefully.
C. Listen, then look at the pictures. talk with a partner.
There are not enough garbage cans. We could write a letter. There are too many traffic jams. We could ride bikes.
Oke, ya anak-anak. Jadi di situ ada tabel ya. Yang sebelah kiri itu adalah problems-nya, environmental problems. Jadi masalahnya. And on the right side, yang sebelah kanan, solution. Those are solutions, ya. Adalah solusi or suggestions atau saran, oke? There are not enough garbage cans. Tidak ada cukup banyak tempat sampah. And when we can suggest or we can give solution, we could write a letter. Maybe we could write a letter to the government to provide more garbage cans. Jadi maksudnya write a letter itu menulis surat kepada pemerintah for they to provide more garbage cans. Jadi untuk menyediakan lebih banyak tempat sampah. Oke. Problem number 2, there are too many traffic jams. Ada terlalu banyak kemacetan. And then how can we suggest something? What can we give for solution? Apa yang bisa kita berikan untuk solusinya? We could ride bikes. Kita bisa mengendarai sepeda. Oke, anak-anak paham ya? Jadi yang sebelah kiri, on the left side are the problems, and on the right side are the solution or suggestion. Oke. Contoh ya. Let's take one example. Number 6. Okay, number 6. What is the problem? What is the problem? There are too many endangered animals. There are too many endangered animals. And what can we suggest? Apa yang bisa kita sarankan? We could start a campaign. Yeah, we could start a campaign. Okay. Okay, itu tadi ya, anak paham ya? Okay, now let's move on to the next page, page 16, halaman 16. We are going to read a descriptive text about helping endangered species. Membantu spesies yang hampir punah. Okay? Listen to the track very carefully and then you follow along reading the text. Okay?
A. Listen and read. Helping endangered species. There are millions of animal and plant species that live all over the world. A species is a group of animals or plants that can breed with each other. Some species have large populations, but other species are in trouble. Species with small populations are endangered because they could become extinct. Being extinct means they no longer exist on Earth. Endangered animals are those that scientists think are at risk of disappearing. There are thousands of endangered species. The Worldwide Fund for Nature is an organization that works to protect the environment. It says that certain types of elephants, gorillas, monkeys, rhinos, tigers, and whales are endangered. There are many reasons why some animals are endangered. Climates can change, and that can affect the places that animals live. Also, humans are destroying animals' homes to make way for buildings. Pollution and hunting can cause animals to be endangered too. What can we do to help endangered animals? We can do a lot of things. Experts think one thing everyone could do is to teach our family and friends about endangered animals. If people know about the problem, they will be more likely to help. We could also write letters to our local newspapers or politicians. We could pick up litter when we see it, and turn off lights when we leave a room. And if we recycle, there will be less litter, and we won't need to take as many new resources such as trees or oil from nature. What are some things you could do to save our environment and prevent animals from becoming endangered?
Oke, itu tadi ya sudah bacaannya ya. Now let's try to understand the content of the text. Ayo kita coba untuk memahami ya. By translating into bahasa Indonesia. Oke. Helping endangered species, membantu spesies yang hampir punah. Ada jutaan spesies hewan dan tanaman yang hidup di seluruh dunia. Spesies adalah sekelompok hewan atau tanaman yang dapat berkembang biak. Beberapa spesies punya populasi yang besar, tetapi beberapa spesies yang lain sedang dalam masalah. Spesies dengan populasi yang kecil sedang punah dalam bahaya karena mereka dapat segera punah. Punah artinya mereka tidak lagi ada di muka bumi ini. Hewan-hewan yang sedang punah adalah mereka yang menurut pendapat ahli beresiko untuk hilang sama sekali. Ada banyak spesies, ada beribu-ribu spesies yang sedang punah. The World Wide Fund for Nature adalah sebuah organisasi yang bekerja untuk melindungi lingkungan. Mereka berkata bahwa beberapa jenis gajah, gorila, monyet, badak, macan, dan paus sedang terancam punah. Ada banyak alasan kenapa beberapa hewan terancam punah. Iklim bisa berubah, dan itu juga bisa mempengaruhi tempat tinggal hewan-hewan itu. Juga manusia merusak rumah-rumah hewan tersebut untuk mereka membuat jalan, membangun rumah atau yang lainnya. Polusi dan hunting is perburuan, ya, polusi dan perburuan juga dapat menyebabkan hewan terancam punah. Apa yang dapat kita lakukan untuk membantu hewan-hewan yang sedang punah ini? Kita dapat melakukan banyak hal. Para ahli berpendapat, satu hal yang semua orang dapat lakukan adalah memberi pengetahuan kepada keluarga dan teman kita tentang hewan-hewan yang sedang punah ini. Jika orang-orang tahu tentang masalah ini, mereka mungkin akan membantu. Kita juga bisa menulis surat kepada koran-koran lokal atau politisi. Kita juga bisa memunguti sampah ketika kita melihatnya dan mematikan lampu jika kita meninggalkan ruangan. Dan jika kita mendaur ulang, akan lebih sedikit sampah yang kita hasilkan, dan kita tidak perlu mengambil bahan baku lagi seperti pohon dan minyak dari alam kita. Hal-hal apa yang dapat kamu lakukan untuk menyelamatkan lingkungan kita dan mencegah hewan-hewan dari terancam punah? Nah, itu anak-anak, the content of the text itu isi tadi ya, tentang bahaya apa yang sedang kita hadapi, yaitu hewan-hewan yang terancam punah, dan juga apa yang bisa kita lakukan untuk membantu menyelesaikan masalah ini. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the red boxes. di kotak-kotak yang berwarna merah, there are some questions you need to answer. Cara jawabnya gampang aja, kalian tinggal menggarisbawahi kata-kata jawaban yang ada dalam teks. Ya, you don't have to write them down. Gampang kan? Nggak usah nulis. Tinggal menggarisbawahi saja jawabannya apa. Oke. Let's start from the page 16 ya. Kita mulai dari halaman 16. What is the Worldwide Fund for Nature? Apa itu Worldwide Fund for Nature? Ya? Oke, ya itu ketemu ya. The Worldwide Fund for Nature is an organization that works to protect the environment. Ya, itu jawabannya. Oke, jadi kita punya suatu organisasi yang bekerja untuk melindungi lingkungan, yaitu Worldwide Fund for Nature. Oke, next. How do humans affect animals' life? How do humans affect animals' lives? Ya, bagaimana kok manusia ini bisa mempengaruhi hidupnya hewan-hewan ini? Ya, itu ya. Destroying animals' homes to make way for buildings. Okay. And then there is also pollution and hunting. Ya, jadi 3 ya. Destroying animals' homes to make way for buildings, pollution and hunting. And also climate changes. Ya, climate changes. Perubahan iklim. Oke. Tapi yang disebabkan oleh manusia adalah yaitu tadi ya, destroying animals' homes, pollution and hunting. Oke. Next, what are 3 ways people could help? Apa 3 cara apa yang manusia dapat lakukan atau untuk membantu endangered animals ini? Yuk. Yang pertama, the first one is teach our family and friends about endangered animals. Ya, to teach our family and friends about endangered animals. The second one, write letters to our local newspapers or politicians. Okay. Next one, pick up litter when we see it. Okay, another choices, pilihan yang lain. Turn off lights when we leave a room. And then the last one is recycle. Ya, atau recycling. Ya, itu tadi ada beberapa macam yang manusia bisa lakukan untuk membantu masalah ini. Oke, good. Now, let's turn the book to page 18. Yuk kita buka halaman 18. Oke, sedikit lagi kita akan selesai ya. Listen and answer the boys' questions. Nah, dengarkan rekaman ini, lalu kamu kira-kira dulu jawabannya apa, ya? Oke.
D. Listen and answer the boys' questions.
Hi, Sarah. How is your homework?
It's okay. I'm learning a lot.
Oh, yeah? About what?
It's about endangered species, both plants and animals. These are things that might become extinct.
Number 1.
What does extinct mean? That's sad.
Number 2.
Are there a lot of endangered species? I didn't know that.
It's really surprising. I was shocked when my teacher told us that information.
Number 3.
Why are there a lot of endangered species? That makes sense. I wonder what we could do to help out.
We could do a lot of things. Recycling helps a lot.
Great! I'm going to recycle more.
Me too.
Oke, students, kalian sudah dengar rekamannya. Nah, sekali lagi, Miss Mara akan memutarkan track selanjutnya. Kalian cek jawabannya, oke?
E. Listen again and check your answers.
Hi, Sarah. How is your homework?
It's okay. I'm learning a lot.
Oh, yeah? About what?
It's about endangered species, both plants and animals. These are things that might become extinct.
What does extinct mean?
When a species completely disappears.
That's sad. Are there a lot of endangered species?
Yes, there are thousands of endangered species.
I didn't know that.
It's really surprising. I was shocked when my teacher told us that information.
Why are there a lot of endangered species?
Some animals lost their habitats.
That makes sense. I wonder what we could do to help out.
We could do a lot of things. Recycling helps a lot.
Great! I'm going to recycle more.
Me too.
Okay, now check your answer with me. Number 1, C, when a species disappears. Good. Number 2, the answer is also C. Yes, there are thousands of endangered species. And number 3, A, some animals lost their habitats. Okay, very good job, kids. Now, the last material, jadi ini materi yang materi yang terakhir pertemuan ini, complete the diagram with information from the reading. Yuk, kita melengkapi diagram ini dengan informasi yang sudah kita baca dari bacaan tadi. How could we help endangered animals? You can write recycling. Also, we can write pick up litter. And then also we could write letters to our local newspapers and politicians. Okay, we also can teach our family and friends about endangered animals. Yeah. Also, we must stop pollution. We must stop hunting. Oke, itu juga bisa kamu tuliskan di situ. Oke, anak-anak. Untuk pertemuan kali ini materinya sampai di situ. Seperti biasa, ada tugas yang harus kalian lakukan. Yang pertama, tugas di workbook from page 10 to 12. From page 10 to 12, dari halaman 10 sampai halaman 12. Jika ada track rekaman yang harus kalian dengarkan, Miss Maria kirimkan ke grup kelas. Lalu yang kedua, yaitu kalian lihat di halaman 15 tadi, mundur halaman 15. Still remember the problems and the suggestions. Ya, nanti ini dibuat dialog. Satu orang nanti mengatakan problemnya apa dan kamu menyatakan solusinya apa. You can choose from number 1 to number 6. Okay? Too many traffic jams, too much air pollution, too much litter, not enough garbage cans, not enough green areas, or too many endangered animals. Okay? I think that's all for today's lesson. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!